Hi class, we've made it to our final speech of the year. So let's get started. A few months ago, I realized something that honestly kind of shocked me. I realized that my entire week is either spent working, doing schoolwork, commuting, or recovering from being exhausted because of those things. And by the time that I finally do get a day off, I have to catch up on everything I couldn't get done during the work and school week, or I'm too tired to enjoy myself at all. So, um, I know I'm not the only one who feels this way, and most of us in this class already have jobs or are about to enter full-time work soon. Me, I work a full-time job and go to school, but I know probably that's the case for a lot of you as well. So, let's just imagine working 40 to 50 hours a week and then still being expected to balance school, relationships, errands, sleep, and prioritize your health. It just doesn't add up. There's not enough time in the week to get all those things done. And deadlines exist, so you have to prioritize your time, and there's not much of it. So, um, most of us already feel the burnout creeping in by the end of the work week that we have no motivation to do anything further. So that's why today I want to talk about an alternative to the traditional 5-day work week, which is the 4-day work week. This has been a big topic lately, I feel like, in society. Online, I see posts about it all the time about how, like, we need to switch to the 4-day work week. So, recent studies, including research from the American Psychological Association, show that burnout rates across the country have been rising. So even if you aren't working full time yet, you definitely know someone who is, and you've seen how draining it can be and the effects it can have on you or someone you love's life. So to prepare for this speech, I looked at multiple academic studies, including the American Psychological Association, Nature Human Behavior Leisure Studies, and a study from Boston College. I also looked at real companies and real workers who have actually implemented and tried out the 4-day work week and how that went. So today I'm going to explain the problem of burnout caused by long work weeks to show you the 4-day work week that can provide a real solution and help you visualize how much better life can be when we prioritize people's health and productivity. First step is we need to understand the problem. American workers are experiencing extreme burnout due to these long work weeks. Burnout right now is at an all-time high. The American Psychological Association reports that the long work hours directly increase stress, anxiety, and declining mental health. Boston College's 4-day workweek study found that workers were losing sleep, feeling consistently drained, and struggling to maintain any sort of healthy work-life balance because of the traditional 40-hour structure. And this burnout doesn't just hurt workers, but it also hurts companies as well. Businesses lose money from high turnover, more sick days, and lower productivity. Employees feel like they have no time for school, their families, or even to take care of themselves. And the reason we should care is simple. Most of us are either already in the workforce or about to enter it. And if we don't address this now, we're stepping straight into a system that is completely exhausting and unsustainable. The solution is the 4-day work week. Here's how it works. Employees work about 32 hours instead of 40, pay stays the same, and workloads are adjusted to focus on efficiency rather than just filling time. I don't know about you guys, but at work, I spend a lot of time just sitting there doing nothing when I could be spending time with my cat at home, spending time with my family, my friends. Surprisingly, a 4-day work week is not expensive. It actually saves money. Trials in Iceland, the UK, and even at Microsoft Japan showed that companies save money because turnover dropped and productivity went up. Boston College also found that many organizations ended up permanently switching to the 4-day work week because it boosted morale and even increased profits. And it is practical. Most companies would simply cut out the unnecessary meetings and busy work. Like, have you ever gone to a meeting and just thought to yourself, this could have been an email the whole time you're sitting there? Stuff like that. So when the workers are actually rested, they're more focused on being able to get more work done. Over 90% of companies in the UK trial kept the 4-day work week after the experiment had ended. Now imagine how this change could improve our daily lives. Think about how much healthier and happier you'd feel with more rest. Workers in Iceland reported better sleep, more exercise, and more time with family. Productivity didn't go down, and in many cases, it actually went up. So working less hours led to working better. And it's not just about having an extra day off, it's about having a better life. The APA, or the American Psychological Association, found that shorter work weeks can improve mental health. That extra day each week gives people space to breathe, rest, pursue hobbies, spend time with loved ones, and actually take care of their physical and mental health. And imagine how this directly benefits us. Imagine having a whole extra day every single week, a day to catch up, relax, and take care of yourself. Imagine entering the workforce and not consistently feeling drained or overwhelmed. And this isn't just some fantasy, because countries around the world are already doing it, and it is working. As you could see, long work weeks are harming workers, lowering productivity, and hurting people's mental health. Today, I explained the problem of burnout, showed how the 4-day work week is a realistic and effective solution, and demonstrated the real improvements it can bring towards people's lives. So I want to encourage you to support the move toward a 4-day work week for yourself, your families, and your future quality of life. Talk about it, share the research, advocate for your workplaces that value balance and well-being. Choosing a 4-day work week isn't just about working less, it's about living better. Thank you guys for listening, and congrats on finishing the semester. Bye!